Good evening, everybody. Today is day 87 of my 90-day video blog challenge. I have to do a disclaimer today because, it's a topic that I want to discuss. And I'm like, I don't really know how people are going to take it. And then I realized this is my video blog. So this is my video blog, is my opinion. And so I'm going to go ahead and talk about it. So you may not necessarily agree with what it is I'm about to say, and it's okay. We can agree to disagree. Feel free to make a comment as long as you're respectful. And so my topic today is that I was watching this show. It's called Celebrity Ghost Stories. A friend of mine, actually, she's been after me to watch it and after me. So I watched one episode, which was, almost one episode. And there's this one that kind of caught my attention. It was an actress, Julia somebody. She was an actress at this one theater in, I think it was Orange County, whatever it is that's out there in California. I can't think of it right now. So she acted there and she left. That was back in the 90s, and then she came back to watch some friends who were performing there and congratulate them on their opening night. And so they had their little opening party, and she mentioned how she had left her purse and her coat downstairs in the green room, so she went down there to get it. Now mind you, everybody's up in the lobby with the opening night party. So she went down to the green room and to grab her purse and coat. And when she walked into the green room, there was a man standing there in the corner, facing the corner. He had on jeans and a black shirt and long hair. And he was just standing there facing the corner. So his back was to her. And it really freaked her out. But she was comfortable, like, okay, well, somebody else is down here with me. And when she went to say something to him, he never responded, never moved, never turned around, anything. She grabbed her coat and her purse and turned back around, and he was gone. She freaked out, panicked, ran through the building to get back up to the lobby. And when she was speaking with the people in the lobby, when she walked up, they were already talking about the tragic incident that happened that morning. And what happened that morning was the guy had jumped off the roof and killed himself. And when he landed in front of the theater. When she asked what he looked like, they told her that he had on the jeans and a black shirt and long black hair. So she's like, that's who she saw down in the green room before, she came back up there. And she said that she remembers thinking about how, what if I got there an hour early? Could I have said something to him to where he wouldn't have done it? So, and she believes that when she saw him, that's exactly what he was doing, because he had supposedly stood up there on top of the roof looking down for a good half an hour without not even moving before deciding to go ahead and take the plunge. Well, what catches me about this story is one of the things that I tell people sometimes when I tell them, when you leave this world, you leave with your experiences, you leave with the connections that you've made with other people. So, and that's what you take with you. So if you have no connections, or you feel like you have no connections to other people, or you feel like the experience is a horrible experience, then that is what you take with you. And that's what you're trapped in. So to me, these lost souls and things are those people who are trapped and lost in the life that they once had here. It's like they got, like in this case, he jumped out of his body so quickly he didn't even realize he was dead. So his hell or his purgatory is being stuck in that rewind moment, to where he keeps reliving those last moments over and over and over again, because that's the experience that he had. That's the experience he took with him. And that, to me, is what hell is, or what purgatory is. Because if you ask me, I really don't believe there is a hell any more than I believe there is heaven. I believe you just continue on. But my beliefs are a lot different than what a lot of other people's are, and I understand it and I accept it. It's not to say I don't believe in God. It's just I have a different belief system. So back to what I was saying about the hell thing. I believe that your hell is what you're stuck in. It was a book I read one time. His name is Albert Taylor. And what he said is that he had an out-of-body experience. And when he left his body, he was traveling. He came across this one time frame where he saw these three people, these three black people, and it was like they were waiting on this party. It was this large cocktail party in like a plantation type of moment. Like, so they're serving the people in the plantation, and they're walking around, just kind of like in the days, just doing this party. And he realized that the people who were serving didn't realize that they were dead. So he told them, he was like, you know, you don't have to stay here. You're dead. You can leave. And when they realized it, they left. And the whole party disappeared. So this is what I'm saying. If you look into this, if you research this, if you talk to people or listen to people who've had these experiences and these encounters, that's one of the things that they say. People get stuck in their experience that they had here. And when they're stuck in that experience, they keep reliving it over and over and over and over and over again. And to me, that is what hell is. It's being stuck in that moment where you're living it over and over and over again. So I've been asked before, do I believe in hell? And yes, I do. The hell I believe in is one you create for yourself. Your hell, your own personal hell that you create for yourself. I've given 2 examples of this where these 4 different souls, because there was 3 people in the party. So these 4 different souls kept replaying and reliving their last moments on earth, or reliving some moment that they didn't like, that they weren't happy in on earth, in this time, this dimension, our life. And they kept reliving it over and over and over again, and that became hell to them. And to me, that is the idea of purgatory, being stuck in a place that you're not here, you're not there, but you're stuck here in this one particular place. That's hell to you. And as soon as they realize that they're gone, as soon as they realize that they don't have to stay there anymore and they leave, then they are released. And that is when they're free to go. So that is my belief, and that is what I got out of the story. And that's why I try to make sure I tell people, you know, when I get in discussions like this with people, I tell them, you know, you take with you your experiences. You take with you the connections that you made to other people. That's why people talk about seeing their loved ones or feeling them near, because those are the connections that you made. So those people come back to make sure that you're okay before they move on to wherever it is that they decided to go to, you know. And so to me, hell is that experience that you take with you that you get stuck in. You don't want to go to hell? Then let it go. That's one of the things I tell people. I've said it like in my blogs, you know, you have to let things go. Choose your battles. Choose what you want to hold on to. And if it doesn't make you happy, let it go. Just let it go. And I know it's easier said than done, but I'm telling you, it's the best for you, best for your soul. Let it go. You know, you got into it with your brother. You're not talking to him. Y'all haven't talked for years and years. Why? Do you even remember why? You're not talking to him. And even if you do remember why, is it really worth that relationship that you have with your blood, with your brother, with your sister, with your cousin? Is it really worth it? There's people I know that fell out over money. Like one guy I know, he said his cousin owes him $500. Yes, $500 is a lot of money. Yes, it can make or break some people's situation. But is it worth losing your blood over? Don't loan them any more money. Plain and simple. Don't loan them any more money. But let it go. Either they're going to give it back to you or they're not. And half the times when you loan people money, you already know whether they're going to give it back to you. So either you're going to give it or you're not. Plain and simple. Otherwise, let it go. You know, you fell out with your best friend that you had for 15 years and now y'all not talking anymore. What did you fall out over? Let it go. And I know some things seems like I said, just it seems easier said than done. Like, okay, well, they cheated on me, or my best friend slept with my husband, or whatever. Let it go. If did they two of them slept together, then that be you ain't need neither one of them. Let it go. Let it go. Tell your best friend thank you. Thank you for showing me what kind of person he was, and thank you for showing me what kind of person you were. I wish both of you a blessed and happy life. And let it go. And when you see him, you don't have to act a fool. Just say, hey, how you doing? Let stuff go. Do not take it with you. Do not take it with you. You do not want to end up in your own personal little hell. You do not want to end up stuck in purgatory, reliving the same experiences over and over again that you didn't like when you were living here at this time in this world. So let it go. Don't go to hell. Let it go. So that's my message for tonight. If I offended you, I apologize. But again, like I said at the beginning, this is my opinion. I'm not asking you to adopt it. I'm not asking you to take it on. You have the choice on listening or not. This is just my opinion. It's something I felt that I wanted and needed to share with everybody else. So I hope somebody out there got something out of it. So good night to everybody. Tomorrow's day 88. So I got 3 more days to go and then I'm done with this. We're going to see what happens. I got something special too for y'all on day 92. But anyway, this is going too long, a lot longer than I planned. So anyway, good night and I'll talk to you tomorrow.